Welcome to day 2 of IFSEC and FireX 2016. My name's David McClelland. We are live here from London's Excel Exhibition Centre over the next, well, we were here yesterday, we're here today. We're also here tomorrow as well, covering all the best bits from around the show floor here. There's so much happening here, and if you work in any of the industries, in protection, management and so on, there is a lot to see here. We've got tens of thousands of visitors, thousands of new products, something really for everyone, as well as seminar programs. We've got specialised zones all around the venue here. If you want to see what's happening, maybe you're watching at home or watching on social media, we have some hashtags which are appearing on the screen right now, so please do engage with those. We've got Twitter walls all over the shop as well. Now, I said there are lots of zones around here. Right now, you find us here at the Engineers of Tomorrow zone, and here from CSL Dualcom to fill us in a little bit about what's going on here is Simon Banks. Hi, Simon, how are you doing?
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, good. So tell me, from CSL's point of view, what are the focuses for you this year when it comes to training and so on?
Well, the focuses are that we've got record numbers today. So we've got 68 engineers participating in the competition, which is a big hike up on numbers from last year. We've got women participating in the show, which is fantastic. We've got a record number of women participating, and also the merger of fire and security as well. So the convergence of fire and security. So there's a big push on getting more fire and security converging on the show.
What are you hoping will happen? What are the ideal outcomes as a result of your involvement? And like you say, getting more women involved in the industry and, keeping on the front foot with some of these newer trends that you're talking about.
Well, this is all about promotion, and so we want to promote apprentices into our industry. We want to promote skill sets into our industry. We're lacking in skill within the security industry. We've got a huge void of skill in the industry. It's a skills gap. We need to fill it, and what better to fill it with than lots of very young, talented people to take the industry forward.
Simon, thank you very much. Good luck for the rest of the day here, and thank you very much for your involvement. We've also got Mark Cunningham, so over here, Mark. There we go. Right, so Mark, talk to me more about the Engineers of Tomorrow competition, if you will.
Certainly. The Engineers of Tomorrow competition is an opportunity for engineers throughout the UK to compete against their peers and to show what they can actually do, to encourage other people to have a go, to come into the industry. A lot of the engineers that come into this industry now do it through the apprenticeship route because they realise it's a way to earn money whilst they're still learning, as opposed to perhaps taking the university route through and career path. So this gives them the opportunity to display their talents and compete for prizes both in the heats of each day of the competition, where there'll be heat prizes for the winning pair and the runner-up pair, and then over the whole week of the competition there is also a £1,000 prize for the highest scoring pair, and also prizes for, I think it's £500 for the second place and £350 for the third place pair, and they're invited to a very prestigious dinner at the Security Excellence Awards at the Hilton on Park Lane in November. So it's something, again, in terms of publicity for the industry, anybody that is anybody is there, and all the associated media coverage that goes with it is great for both the apprentices and the companies that they're representing. So there's a bit of a win-win for everybody in this.
Sure, prizes are one thing, but the bigger picture here is that you're hoping to get more people properly kitted out, tooled up, and ready for the workplace, right?
Absolutely. So they're serving a 3-year apprenticeship in this case, and they will come out of this as qualified engineers. I think, as Simon previously alluded to, the industry is so short of apprentices and engineers. We have to grow our own talent, and we are doing everything we can to encourage people. This is a wonderful career, a wonderful industry, very high tech these days to come into. So, please think about this when you're making your career decisions.
You allude to the fact yourself there that the technology is changing, probably more so than it has right now, more so than it has over the last few years. That does present some challenges, would you agree, for apprentices saying, well, do I train in something that becomes obsolete within 2 or 3 years' time? We're talking about more IP stuff, we're talking about Ultra HD and 4K and, moving into cybersecurity. A lot of these traditional areas are beginning to meld with one another. How do you think someone entering the industry should approach those challenges?
Well, obviously, you've got to have a passion for IT to an extent now. It is a lot of integration, as you say, throughout the various systems in the industry. And don't worry that things do become obsolete. Electronics always has been something that moves very fast. Once you're in it and running with it, you will keep up to date, keep updating your skills, and you'll be at the pinnacle, however and wherever this industry goes.
Well, listen, Mark, thank you very much indeed for your time, and good luck to everybody who's entered into the competition. Like we say, some great prizes, some great publicity, and hopefully some great outcomes in terms of tooling people up for the workplace.